Hey, it's LeBrain, and I love board games, particularly Risk. I collect variations of Risk, and one of them that I'd like to take a look at today, still sealed, is called Risk Legacy. There's a actual seal on the back that says, "Note, what's done can never be undone." Now, what's that referring to? This is a different kind of Risk game. You always have to play it with the same group of players. I haven't had a steady gaming group until recently, when the pandemic hit. This video was recorded in May. Remember May? I don't. So it doesn't do me any good. I haven't had a chance to play this. That's why it's still sealed. And why don't we take a look at the back here. Some graphics and some text. I'll tell you what it all means. In Risk Legacy, every game you play will change every future game. A decision you make in Game 1 could come back to haunt you in Game 10. The risks you take in Risk Legacy are not like any other board game. You and the other players will shape how your world evolves. Its history, its cities, even its factions and how they fight. Cards and stickers will come into play. Cards will go out of play forever. You don't forget past betrayals, and neither does the game. Unlock new rules and watch events unfold as you play more games. No two games will ever be the same. Play your game, write your history. It also says some game parts stay locked until you complete objectives. You might not be able to unlock them until after game 8 or 9, but they'll be worth the wait. Name a continent in one game, and you'll benefit from gaining an extra army here in every future game. Build a bunker in a territory and provide a defensive bonus for all future games. Permanently upgrade territories with resources. Win a game and found a city that only you can start in. There's some pretty interesting things there. The front cover art is kind of neat. It shows this mech on the front there. Another mech right over here, and some warriors, all kinds of different kind of warriors. On the back, it says over 275, this is tricky, 275 military units, all different designs. But, I've waited long enough, and I think it's time. I can't believe I'm doing this. I've waited years to do this. May as well do it now. Let's open Risk Legacy. So anticlimactic. Okay, so we get an idea of what the insides look like here. We have these 4 card packets that are sealed and stuck to the inner box. Open when all minor cities have been founded. Open the first time a faction is eliminated from a game. Open when one person gets to sign the board for a second time. Open when the world capital mark is about to go on the board. I don't really know what any of that means. Oh wow, this is neat. There's a contract attached to the board. We, the undersigned, take responsibility for the wars that are about to start, the decisions that we will make, and the history that we will write. Everything that is going to happen because of us. The wars started on the following date. Can't really see that due to the glare, but that's neat. That's a neat touch. Let's see what else we can. I don't want to open everything, obviously. Looks like there are some markers here that need to be punched. And see there's these bomb markers, and this appears to be a board where you store your cards. More markers. One for each faction, it appears. Notes. 15 games worth of notes. A manual with, whoa, Ah, there's the stickers. Let's take a look at these. They don't tell you much just by looking at them. A lot of them have blank areas for you to write things. I'm sure this manual will be a party to go through. This is new. It's your world, it's your war, it's your legacy. This is really cool. I am, okay. So underneath all that stuff is this inner tray, and there's even more sealed stuff. And there's your army guys. We'll take a look at each of those. But these two sealed areas open when 3 missiles are used on the same combat roll. Open when someone is about to place 30 plus troops on the board and has a missile. I don't know what any of that means. But we got 5 factions here. Some dice and some cards. So these are your territory cards. And little army factions. Open up one of these baggies here as a sample. So we have this thing here. It's a little star. I don't know what this is going to be. Looks like something else plugs into it maybe. We have mechs and we have men. Little mechs and little men. See that? Yeah. Maybe this is one of those bases or a city or something. Oh, wow. Huh. You know, I don't want to spoil everything, but it looks like each faction has its own little mechs and its own little men. Some of them have tanks. Some of them have cannons. This one here, I'm not sure what it has. It's like, oh, little dune buggy looking things. Wow. This is neat. This is neat. See if there's anything else in here. Oh. Huh. Do not open. Ever. What does that mean? So this is what the inner tray looks like, and you can see that 2 sections of it are still sealed. And you can see it, they're quite deep. Shaking it doesn't really give me an idea of what's in there. Could be more cards, could be more men, could be stickers, could be any number of things. So we have all kinds of sealed things, and I wouldn't be surprised, because some of these things are quite thick. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more sealed things inside the sealed things. So we've got those 2. And inside here we have another 4. And then hidden is the 5th one. The first one of these 4 is really thick. It feels like it could have an entire deck of cards. I think this one here has like an entire deck of cards in it. These ones here are thinner. And the one on the bottom is really thin. This is wild. This is just wild. Let's take a look at the map. Well, this is nice. It's a standard Risk board. All the same territories. All the same bridges. It's, in the start of the game at least, a completely normal Risk board. But as we can guess, with those stickers and whatnot, it changes through the game. Those are your factions again. Some of these are familiar from Risk 2210 AD. I recognize the Enclave of the Bear from that game. And this thing here, oh yeah, looks like it's a card sorting board. And I don't know if I want to open these yet. I think we'll just leave these. There could be some surprises in there that we don't want to spoil. So I'm going to leave these for now. Take another look at this manual just real quick here. There's lots of nice artwork and details. This is a nice board game. I don't recall what it cost originally. It was a Christmas gift from Jen's mom, or birthday gift, one of the two. Yeah, it's a really, really, really nicely done game. Hopefully this summer I'll be able to start playing Risk Legacy. If the pandemic ends, then our gaming group shall reunite and we shall play some Risk Legacy. In the meantime, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And let's play some games in the near future.